What's up everyone, and welcome back to Nexus. If movies and TV shows can be riddled with hilarious post-production mistakes, the exact same thing can also happen to YouTubers, a lot of whom edit all their own content. It can sometimes be pretty difficult to pick up errors in your own work, so for some of these you can't really blame them, but then a lot of them are really lazy and some of them are downright career wreckers. Watch this video to find out the top 10 biggest editing mistakes in YouTubers' videos. What's up everyone? If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to get new content similar to this every day. Also make sure to comment down below letting us know which was your favorite. And for this video, let's see if we can hit the golden like button, which is 1,000 likes, so make sure to drop a like down below. Number 10. We're kicking off today's video with an appearance by none other than YouTube's biggest creator, Pewdiepie, who got caught out for something pretty shady when his internet history was accidentally shown during a live stream of the Walking Dead game. It turns out his history is ram-packed with all kinds of porn, and he watches it all the time. It's pretty unfortunate that this glitch was shown during the most pivotal scene of the entire Walking Dead game though. But you have to think about it, in today's day and age, watching porn isn't really that big of a deal to most people. Almost every guy over the age of 14 probably does it on a regular basis, so we probably shouldn't string PewDiePie up and judge him from something the vast majority of people have done and do. You gotta wonder why he watches so much though, considering he has a very pretty girlfriend.
Keep going, we're almost there.
Oh, sorry.
Number 9. At the very start of 2017, YouTuber RiceGum declared that he was going to start uploading videos every day. And in his very first video after making this promise, he uploaded January 2nd, is full of mistakes. This is apparently because the video was made before he hired an actual editor, so he was being pretty lazy with it himself. But come on, you can't just go around talking about people and then prove immediately that you don't actually know anything about them. This happened when he brought up two other big YouTuber vloggers, Casey Neistat and Roman Atwood, and talks about how he can't compete with them because they have kids. And he goes on to talk about Noah Neistat, Kane Atwood, and Francine Atwood. Except he's got all the information wrong. First off, he spells the Neistat surnames totally wrong. In fact, Casey's kid is named Francine Neistat, and Roman's are called Noah Atwood and Kane Atwood. So he's definitely not even close.
Who are the two biggest vloggers on YouTube? Roman Atwood and Casey Neistat. Yes, there's other big vloggers out there, but the two biggest is probably these two guys. What do they have in common? They both have kids. People that watch vlogs love kids for some odd reason. I don't know why. So, I mean, how am I supposed to compete?
Number 8. Yanette Garcia is famous for being the world's hottest weather girl. She's a meteorologist working for a Mexican channel, Televisa Monterrey, and is so famous she also has a huge presence on social media and her own YouTube channel, I Am Yanette Garcia, which she also uploads weather forecasts to. But it's not the weather we're interested in. It's one fateful day last Halloween when she accidentally has a nip slip and doesn't even try to edit it out, just covers it when she notices. Given a previous controversial incident with Garcia when she was filmed naked in a bubble bath though, it's pretty likely she doesn't really care about people seeing her nude, and lots of people who are eagle-eyed may miss this error completely as she shows off her Wonder Woman Halloween costume.
Wonder Woman. What would you like more? Please comment and help me please, because today party in New York City. Woman, woo, Wonder Woman or Wigs. My favorite is my favorite.
I think you guys like.
Number 7. Channel Weirdest News makes a series of videos called The Prank Reviewer where he discusses YouTube pranks and tries to expose them if they're fake. Because there's nothing more annoying than fake pranks when it turns out everyone was in on it. He's looking at a video by Risky Rob TV where Rob is trying to prove the theory that the hot girls are all shallow and will be all over him when they find out he has a really cool sports car. Risky Rob TV has actually been exposed multiple times for hiring actresses and models to work in his videos when the models themselves come forward and show what he's doing. But in this case, he gets exposed because of how Weirdest News shows very clearly that there's nowhere for the cameraman to hide. He'd be out in plain sight, and it's ridiculous that the girl wouldn't see him. So he rules that this girl, just like so many others, is another hired mark.
What's up guys, the prank reviewer here to expose Risky Rob TV, and we'll be talking about his prank titled Digging Deep Gold Digger Prank. And what do you know, we have found the bar that is in the video, because in the reflection on one of the cards you can see that there is actually a wall. Now with that being said, the space that's given to anyone who may be hiding is very little. Even if he was inside his car, you are very visible.
Number 6. Grade A Under A is a YouTuber and live streamer who, for the longest time, did not want anybody to see his face on the internet. He still didn't want people to see his face on the internet when they actually did, which happened when he was streaming and accidentally turned on the wrong camera, the one facing him. This one lasted for a few seconds, but his whole fan base went crazy and got majorly excited, with a whole lot of them making recordings and taking screenshots. We should really respect people who don't want to do face reveals on the internet. Maybe they don't want anyone they know in real life to recognize them, or they're just super self-conscious. But luckily, Grade A Under A didn't seem that bothered about it, posting on Reddit that he was too lazy to go and try to take down every single screenshot of his face.
But yo, let me quickly show you my room. It looks like shite. Okay, let me just test this, yeah? And I'm not gonna put it on myself, I've learned my lesson there. Hello? Excuse me? Wrong mic? Hang on. That's the wrong mic, man. That's the wrong mic.
Number 5. At the start of last year, YouTuber Derek Rants Gaming made a fatal mistake on a live stream when he got drunk and played games and ended up saying the N-word live on stream. Of course, this is completely unacceptable, and him being drunk doesn't really excuse his behavior. And while he has recovered his fan base since then, I'm sure there are a lot of fans who were previously loyal who totally left his channel after he said this. To give him some credit, he did make a sincere apology video saying he hugely regrets what he said and he doesn't believe it's acceptable. He just blames the alcohol and the fact it wasn't supposed to be uploaded to YouTube in the first place, and that it apparently wasn't aimed at anyone specifically.
Now, I said something in that video which was completely unacceptable. People seem to think I don't regret what I said. I did, of course I do. It's not acceptable, but the thing is, it wasn't said to anyone, it wasn't said about anyone, it wasn't aimed at anyone. I never meant to offend anyone or upset anyone. That's just not me. People that know me know that. If you've seen the video, you can tell it's not said in a nasty way or towards anyone.
Number 4. Robin Burrell, a British vlogger who makes mainly comedy and prank videos often at the expense of those around him, got exposed by the channel Drama Alert for being fake in a video where he does a lyric prank on his ex-girlfriend. You know, where people send someone song lyrics like their actual thoughts to see their reaction. He's sending her the words Closer by the Chainsmokers, and it eventually progresses so much that she sends him nudes and begs him to come back to her, even though they only split up 3 weeks ago. However, as Keem points out, this is in fact a total scam on his viewers, because the nude is actually a picture of a famous porn star, Melina Morgan, and not his ex. Honestly, if he wanted it to be believable, he didn't have to fake a nude.
Yesterday, he uploaded a video titled Pranking My Ex-Girlfriend with the Chainsmokers Closer. You know, doing like one of those lyrical pranks that we've seen on YouTube so much. And well, this is what happened. Roll it.
3 years, and you're inviting me to, like, she's obviously not over me. She obviously wants a bit of the Robin there.
Damn, Robin, your ex-girlfriend sent you nudes? That's pretty crazy. Except for you're a lying piece of shit. The picture is actually from a porn star known as Melina Morgan. Not your ex-girlfriend, Robin. You're about as fake as your fucking giveaways.
Number 3. So we just had Drama Alert exposing someone else, so now you know what the channel is if you didn't before. And now we have a Drama Alert's own huge mistake, where Keemstar ended up creating a witch hunt against a random guy. What happened was Keem got information that this guy was a pedophile and was grooming kids on the internet. This guy's name was John Phillips and allegedly married a kid online and ended up going to jail for it. That story is true, but the name was wrong. So John Phillips, who did nothing wrong, got harassed by some of the most hardcore trolls on the internet. And the guy who did groom the kid was already convicted and had gone to prison. When Keemstar questioned his team about it, he realized it was all a really stupid mistake, and the employee whose fault it was actually got fired. So you have to give them props for doing a huge apology and for trying to sort out the problem as best they can.
We reported a story that this Massachusetts man, John Phillips, had sex with a teen that he married in an online game in RuneScape back in 2011, okay? And then he got out of jail and that he's streaming on Twitch again. Now, the problem with this is that that's not John. That's a gentleman named Tony. And when we reported this video, a bunch of you went over and harassed this guy. Called him names, pedo, sex offender, you name it. This guy didn't fucking do anything.
Number 2. This is a very recent chapter in the controversy around YouTube vlogging giant Jake Paul. If you haven't heard about this, Jake Paul is currently in dispute with his neighbors where he accused them of trying to kill him, which apparently comes in retaliation for all the chaos he's caused on their street and what they were thinking of filing a lawsuit against him. So now this is from a video where he's going on apologizing to his neighbors. Except the camera is hidden and so is the microphone, so they have no idea they're being filmed as he did not ask permission, which he could face legal action for. The thing we're talking about now though isn't that, but is that Jake Paul actually doxed musician Post Malone by showing up at his house after stealing his address and then putting it in a video and uploading it to the internet. Paul goes to his house with the intent of confronting him for criticizing their videos.
He gets the address just yesterday from FanJoy, and I'm sure this cannot be legal. And if it is, it's extremely unethical. He gets Austin's address from the merch, and he goes to his flippin' house, dude. He completely doxed Post Malone, and I'm going to blur this whole image out of respect for him. But this video already has 4.3 million views, and he completely doxed Austin.
This is his house. He's got like Rolls Royces and whatnot.
You got the merch. You got the merch. Yeah, bro.
Number 1. If you haven't heard about this before, when you do hear about it, you'll think it's hilarious because of how much controversy is generated over a tiny little issue. Basically what happened is FaZe Rug accidentally uploaded a video that showed his brother's girlfriend private parts, which he says was a total mistake. He ends up editing it out, but because YouTube takes a while to process edits, his brother asked him to make the video private until it finished. And when he initially refused, they literally got into a fight which ended in FaZe Rug doing exactly what his brother asked. He explains this whole thing in a video he eventually removed through tears because the situation got so out of control for something pretty small. But really, he should have just taken the video down, edited it himself, and re-uploaded it. I'm sure it wouldn't dent his income so much that he can't afford to live.
I made a video a couple days ago, and a part of it was I showed my brother's girlfriend's like private part by accident, and when I edited it, I didn't see it because if I saw it, I would have taken it out. And it was up for like 45 minutes. I'm sorry guys, I'm trying not to cry. My brother was getting tweets about his girlfriend's private part showing, and he came in my room and he's like, delete the video, delete the video.
That was our list of the top 10 biggest editing mistakes in YouTubers' videos. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit subscribe so you never miss a video in the future, and hit the like button too so we hit the golden like of 1,000. Thanks for watching guys, peace!